You perfectly know already what is a transition in a video when you go from one scene to another with the help of some kind of a digital transition or with the help of a practical transition when a camera moves in some interesting way. But I think the most creative transitions come when you mix practical transitions with the digital ones. Therefore, in this Movavi Ideas video, we're gonna look at 2 creative transitions and also 3 bonus ideas for your videos. My name is Arthur Weiner, this is the Movavi vlog, and let's move to the first idea. And the first idea, the first transition, you can even call it an illusion, is when you fall through the floor. We made such a transition with a bed, but in fact you can do it anywhere. If there is some kind of a ledge, maybe some kind of stairs or tall grass, this will also work well. But nevertheless, we need to film 2 shots. The first shot is where a person jumps up on the bed and then jumps away to the floor, and the second shot is where he's already lying on the floor and lifts his legs up as if he flew out from below. Then he puts his leg back down, and we, those who are filming, take a smartphone and turn it upside down so that the camera is on the bottom, so it will look a little more striking. We set more frames per second, about 60 or 120, and catch the moment so that when he falls down, the camera also falls down with him, and in the second shot, of course in the same way, in the same manner, we lift the camera up. Then we transfer these 2 shots to the Movavi video editor and then to the timeline one after the other. Select the second shot and we need to rotate it 180 degrees. To do this, in this panel, click on the rotate button, the first and the second time. And now our shot has turned 180. And at the joint of these 2 shots, we find the moment when the camera just hit behind the bed. Next, we go to the transition section, find some suitable transition, play around with different ones, but in this particular case, I advise you to select blur out, drag it between the shots, and by clicking on it, you can play with the duration of this transition so that it starts at exactly the same moment and not earlier. Next, we copy the first shot and paste it after the second one. Go to the clip properties and click on the reverse checkbox. And between these shots, we also add a transition as in the first case. And now we have a flight through the bed, then he flies back, and we get a loop. And by the way, let me tell you a little more about the Movavi Video Editor Plus 2022 and the brand new Halo and Lime Effects packs. Movavi Video Editor Plus is designed to save your time. Its interface is easy to master, all the tools and presets are there to help you get many operations done in a few clicks. The app doesn't require the latest top-of-the-line computer to run smoothly, and its subscription format can give you access to all the features and updates that will be released in the following 12 months at a lower price. And I'm sure the recently released Halo and Lime Effects packs can make a great addition to your videos. Both packs that was designed especially for YouTube combine simple geometry with vibrant eye-catching colors, which is perfect for making bold and engaging content. The 1-year subscription to Movavi Video Editor Plus 2022 and both effects packs will be available at 15% off by promo code VLOG15. Feel free to use it while checking out or simply hit the link in the description to get right to the hot deal. The second transition is the transition through the ball. It's not a ball, but it will turn out to be a cool loop. Check this out. The point of such a transition lies in the complete overlap of your smartphone's camera with some object. This allows you to make the transition completely invisible. And to make a loop, the first take that we need to film is to take the camera away from a tree or from some wall, for example, and point at another person who throws a ball directly into the lens of your smartphone. And then we do a lot of takes, a lot of attempts in other locations. For example, in one take, you can grab a ball from the smartphone's camera, throw it into the wall, it bounces back into the lens. In another take, you can also make it with a person, throw him a ball, he throws it back into the lens, and so on. And the last take, to close the loop, we throw a ball from the smartphone's camera to a person and move the smartphone back into the tree. We put these shots one by one to the timeline and cut them at the moment of contact of the ball with the smartphone's camera to make the transition invisible. Then we select all the shots, press Ctrl C and paste it here. Then we turn it on and we have a perfect loop. Do you remember in the last video we discussed with you a few ideas using the split screen tool? Let me show you some more ideas. For example, we can take a shot with a tornado and a second shot with the water funnel. We place one shot above another, select Add Video Track, we select the top shot, go to All Tools, Video section and Overlay. Here we need to select the split by side top or split by side bottom. I will select the split by side top and we drag the upper shot with water so that it roughly matches with the tornado from below, somehow like this. And it turns out to be an interesting interaction with a similar movement. We can also take, for example, a washing machine that is already working, spinning, and also a motorcycle wheel that is starting to spin. We also place one under the other so that the shape of these objects matches and we get one movement that completes the other. Looks quite interesting. And don't limit yourself only with the split in the middle. You can also divide the shot into 3 parts because we have the templates of the trio left, trio center, and trio bottom. In this case, we create 3 video tracks and similarly place these 3 shots on top of each other. Select the upper shot, click the trio left, here we place the legs. For the middle shot, the trio center, and for the lower shot, we have the trio right. And here we have our head. And now we got an interesting effect with a 3-part split. The next split screen effect will be more complicated, but when something is more complicated, usually it looks more creative. We're going to have a flying UFO. I found a shot with an animated UFO, well, not with a real one of course, it would be strange. Maybe. So everything below will be the UFO animation and everything above will be the shot filmed by us. And to make it right, we need a plate, we need 2, let's say, apples, we need a glass and we'll pour something into this glass. But first, we need to glue this glass with a double-sided tape to the plate so that it does not fall by chance when we tilt our plate. And as in the shot with the UFO, we have such a water reflection of the sun, it will be great to place some orange light in our shot as well. We found a light like this and sticked it to the wall. Then I lay down on the bedstand and lift this plate up into the air exactly in the middle of the shot, so that later it would be all neatly cut off. After a while, I lowered the hand down and tilted the plate a little sideways. And in the video editor itself, you know perfectly well how this is made. Everything is very simple. Just go to Overlay, select one of these 2 templates, cut in the middle, place it where you need it, and the illusion is ready. Let us know which ideas you like the most, and also if you have your own ideas, be sure to post them in the comments. Smash the like button if this video was helpful to you and see you in the next video.